The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised. Welcome to the Audio Show. All right, friends, you know what I'll say? There's a lot going on, but I'm not going to diminish any of the storyline as of right now. You know, a lot of things happening. But there's, and as well, you know what? This may be one of those episodes that really want to watch very deeply. Let's go.
Oh my God. Yes, Danielle.
Hey, did you screen my first call? Whatever, I'm sorry. Look.
So Danielle is behaving very obnoxious. Like calling if somebody said them don't want to talk to you, but get behaving. You now start to wonder, what is with Danielle? Why is she so in need of a friend? Why is she so in need of attention and guidance and whatever else it is that she's trying to look for? I think this is not Riri. This is where you're coming now, because Danielle clearly is showing overage of just, hey, let me try to get to you. Let me try to get to you, which is just kind of like, oh, hold on. You know, what's wrong with you? So that's the idea.
I felt like I needed to call you because the way things were left at the house was insane. And you said some things about my character, and I feel like I should be able to defend myself. Okay.
Defend yourself, Danielle.
Okay, so look, I understand that we're new friends, but I would never, ever do that to anyone.
We also understand that you're annoying. Because it's a little bit annoying, Danielle. It's a little bit annoying. I know we need it for the storyline, but it's a little bit annoying. You're calling too often, and you're calling just out of the blues for no reason at all. You're very annoying, actually. Is Danielle annoying, or maybe only just tripping? Never mind.
I hope that in the short time that we've been friends that you believe me, that you've seen my character for what it is. You know, we really came to a point where I felt like we became friends very quickly, and I get that. But I would never, could never set somebody up like that. I mean, I can't speak for Ben, but I would never, ever do that.
It just seems real coincidental that I was there and Anthony showed up and Ben's acting brand new. I don't know. It just did not sit right with me.
No, I get that. I get that. So
Amber basically is playing it out. Amber is basically doing the gamut on it. She's doing what she do best, which is she's gonna make it look like, hey, you know what I mean, y'all really setting me up, and look at what y'all are doing. Don't worry, Amber, go ahead with it. Danielle is annoying and she does deserve it. So it is what it is. Maybe I'm too much on this one. Maybe I am. Is Danielle annoying? You can put that inside the chat. If she's not, go ahead and put it inside the chat. I'll accept what you're saying.
that's why I wanted to call you, because I feel like we both owe it to each other to have an explanation. I would never want you to think that I set you up. Like you said something about how your life isn't a Lifetime movie, and none of ours are. Like, I'm sorry if you thought that, but I can't speak for Ben. Anthony is Ben's friend. I can't speak for them. Maybe they did something, but I did not.
So what? Okay, so okay. I just don't get what the thing is with Daniel. Like, what makes you want to do? Okay, when you want a friend this bad, there's something wrong with you. In fact, you would scare me. And maybe I need to ask the audience, would it scare you if someone is desperately trying to be your friend? Let me ask you that. If someone is desperately asking to be a friend, would that scare you? Let me ask you that.
Okay.
I mean, if you say so, like, what am I, I can't say that you're lying. I just didn't like it. That's all. But if you had nothing to do with it, then you had nothing to do with it, and we'll just let.
I had nothing to do with it. Like, after you left, I basically smacked Ben's teeth out of his mouth, and I ran to Melissa's.
That's funny, because I actually slapped Anthony's teeth out of his mouth the day before.
What? Girl, what?
So we are reuniting on slaps, basically. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Are we living the same life?
Which is why I was so upset.
Because we just had that horrible argument, and then to see him the next day, I was not in the mood to see him. So, but it's all good.
I totally understand.
It's all good. It's all is forgiven.
Well, I mean, I want to hear about what happened with Anthony, and I want to tell you about Ben. but maybe for another time. Where are you going right now? What are you up to?
I'm just meeting a friend about to work out at the park.
Well, do you want some company? I mean, I can come join if you want.
Oh, no. Nah. She's kind of just it's like a one-on-one thing. We just kind of train together. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll catch up some other time.
Yeah, let's do that.
The levels of trauma bonding and deception that's occurring is uncanny. So let's just see. So Amber has already told Melissa to keep this between the two of them. Melissa is saying, hey, Ben is no good because look at what Ben is doing. He's a liar. Look at the setup. So in other words, Melissa is supposed to keep the secret from Danielle with Amber, right? Whilst basically, and again, Danielle thinks she has a woman, which is a one-to-one to, in other words, that they're not doing the same actual thing. They're not basically cheating. Them just basically fed up and upset with the men that they have. But that's not what she has. So again, she run to another place and she's getting issues there. This is what happens when you're desperate.
For sure, we'll catch up. But you know what? We should do like Pilates or yoga soon.
Yoga.
Okay.
Girl, let's do some yoga. I could use that in my life. Yeah. All right. Thank you for hearing me out. Let's get together. Everything will calm down soon.
Okay.
All right.
No worries.
Bye, Amber.
Okay. Talk to you. All right.
Riri, this is one for you. This is one for you to look at. This is a very interesting one for you to look at, Riri. Because I'm not being condescending, but Riri is a deep thinker. So I'm saying this is a good character to look at because this character consistently, like, look how she goes over the threshold to get over to be her friend overly. Like what is making her go overly to be her friend like this? Also, the question is, what is causing these people to want to be Amber's friend? What is pulling them to that? That's a good topic to explore as well. Nonetheless, back to the story, back to Skitland, simple old Skitland. So, the calamity is still in the air. So Danielle doesn't know that Amber have a whole man. That Melissa knows. Danielle don't know that. But in Danielle's mind, these men are trifling and they do a bunch of trifling things. And you know what? Maybe one day they'll change, but for right now, they're just trifling. That's who these men are. Well, she's in for a rude awakening and a heck of a surprise because that's not where your girl is right now. Your girl is about the gaslighting as much as she possibly can. But quite interesting. This is the story I'm looking in to see how it develops because I want to see if Melissa is going to, Daniel is going to crash out when she find out all of these secrets that are actually in the air. So now they're developing this, which is great. Give me y'all stick. I don't know if I'm onto something or I'm not onto something. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.